It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchenland USA, and Smouse Brothers Foundation Repair and Waterproofing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey there, good morning to you on Wednesday. Glad you're with us. Thanks to our sponsors for being with us as well. And we're going to do a little news.
Yeah, a second person has been sentenced for their role in a deadly Springfield robbery, drug deal, really, that went terribly wrong last year in February. It happened on East Erie Street in a neighborhood. Taryn Dix will now serve 15 years in prison. She was just sentenced to that. Investigators say Taryn planned that robbery that led to the shooting deaths of her brother, Trevin Dix, and Reggie Carey. Detectives arrested Taryn and Isaiah Crabb shortly after the shootings. Crabb pleaded guilty to attempted robbery, and he is serving 10 years in prison for the crime. A missing persons case is getting new attention as we just hit the 33-year mark. It happened in Joplin. A 14-year-old girl who stayed the night at a friend's house in Webb City never made it home. Police believe that this was something. They believe it was something, that it was not intentional that she disappeared. This is Tracy Pickett at the time that she was reported missing. This is in 1992, August 12th, 1992. On the morning after the sleepover at her friend's house, another guest offered to take Tracy back home to Joplin. That driver claimed that he dropped her off safely near a pawn shop in Joplin, but Tracy Pickett, police say, was never heard from or seen again. So if you have any information about her or about the case, you're asked to call the Joplin Police Department. They also have an age progression photo of what she could look like today. Again, she was 14 in 92. So here she is 33 years later, or someone who might look like her. That's then what's called an age progression photo.
Wow, that's a sad story. It's amazing what they can do with those photos, to take something, an old photo, and to add the age to it. Hope that they're able to solve that case.
I can't even imagine.
No. Awful. Oof. Another story, Marco Dennis, who used to own Plaza Towers before it went into foreclosure and was bought by somebody else, is now suing the people who bought it and took it over. Dennis says the new owners seized more than $9 million worth of his personal property that was still inside the building, $9 million worth, and wrongfully evicted him. He's accusing them of computer tampering and more. Dennis, as you know, we've been following this story, was planning to open an event center there at Plaza Towers. He rehabilitated it, fixed it up. He was planning to add a restaurant, coffee shop there as well on Glenstone and Sunshine. Then, because of his legal troubles, the property went into foreclosure and was bought by someone else. Prior to the foreclosure, he was arrested. This is what caused his legal problems. Arrested for domestic assault charges and kidnapping. Also for illegally possessing firearms. So he's been in jail since then, couldn't run the Plaza Towers, and it went into foreclosure. So that is the latest on the situation. He is now suing the people who bought it. And if you keep getting robocalls, rest assured you are not alone. Now, Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is including Missouri in one of many states, sending letters to telecom companies demanding them to stop making robocalls through their networks. Multiple states are now participating in what they're calling Operation Robocall Roundup.
I think my mom, I yesterday took her to the doctor, and between the two of us on her cell phone and my cell phone, we had 5 in about a 2-hour window.
Really?
Yeah, all of them from 417 numbers also.
You answer those if you don't know a number? Or?
No, because my phone says likely spam.
Oh, right. So you block it?
I mean, I don't normally because it's never the same number. So
I block it, and I don't have nearly as many of those calls.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten one. I got one last week that I recall, but beyond that, I don't.
All right. Well, some are going up and some are going to be coming down. Talking about Missouri State University, they are considering what buildings need to be renovated and then which ones need to be torn down completely and just rebuilt altogether. The university has $209 million allocated for 182 ongoing projects. The university is working on a master plan for facilities, and that should be finalized this fall. The Community Blood Center of the Ozarks needs your blood. And if you donate in August or September, you will get 2 free tickets to the Dickerson Park Zoo, plus a zoo themed t-shirt. You can give blood at any mobile blood drive as they set up around the community, or you can go to the donation center on South Campbell in Springfield or in Joplin.
Okay. Do a good deed. And from the Community Blood Center of the Ozarks to the Community Partnership of the Ozarks, it is now allowing Springfield residents to get rid of old electronics, which is nice, and shred documents this week at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. So you can head out there on Thursday from 5 to 7 in the p.m. or until the trucks are full, whichever happens first. You will have to show an ID or piece of mail to prove that you live in Springfield in order to do this. But it's a free service thanks to the good folks at the Community Partnership of the Ozarks and the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. Nice. Because we're all collecting stuff we need to get rid of.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
And then check this out. Are you going to pull this up, Sarah? Pull up the picture because that, what you're looking at, is a diamond found at Arkansas Crater of Diamond State Park. A lady from New York found it. She had actually been there for weeks looking for a diamond. And then on the very last day there, she found that 2.3 carat white diamond. How about that? She's pretty happy about it. Why? Well, because she had gone to the park and spent a lot of time there, weeks, looking for diamonds because she wants to use it in an engagement ring.
That's cool.
So
that's really cool.
Eureka. She found it. Good for her.
All right. We want to remind you, we mentioned this yesterday, but tonight is the night that the Ozarks Honor Flight arrives to the Springfield Branson National Airport. The veterans come in at 7:30. They are asking that anyone from the community who would like to go and cheer them on, celebrate them, support them, to get there at 7:00. So we can all be lined up before the veterans come through at 7:30. There are 81 veterans coming home from DC, their big trip to DC to see all of the memorials and monuments, many of them in their honor, and just coming through to a supportive crowd that's cheering them on. So it doesn't matter if you know them or not. They're mostly Vietnam veterans, and you can go give them a cheer.
Yeah, it's neat to be part of something like that. And it's really an educational experience for kids. If you have kids, you can take out there. School hasn't started yet, so they can stay up late on a Wednesday night.
Except for some start on Thursday, by the way. So.
Oh, do they? Some do?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Some of them do. Yeah.
Okay.
Not Springfield, but yeah, some of the
Sorry,
schools
kids.
do.
Sorry, kids. But you can maybe stay up late. At any rate, it's a neat thing to be part of for sure, to thank our veterans. And then we have a contest going on at aroundtheozarks.com. We're giving away Tim McGraw tickets. He's in concert Sunday, August 31st, down there at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena. So go to aroundtheozarks.com, click on contests, and then enter to win, because somebody's going to win those tickets. Hope maybe it's you. Maybe it's you.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. We hope to see you back here tomorrow morning. And until then, have a fantastic Wednesday.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, friends. It is Wednesday, August 13th. I know a lot of us in the Ozarks, we are back in school mode, and it still feels like a summer day out there today, but a little bit of relief with those temperatures has been nice this week. for the outdoor time at school. We have conditions that are likely going to be pretty similar today, but overall, these numbers are near normal for mid-August. We are talking about high temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s today. Lots of sunshine, especially to start us off early this morning. And then we will have a chance for some isolated storm activity in the forecast as we head through the middle of the day. Looking at rain chances, they're not great. This is by no means an all-day washout, but what I'm looking for is a bit of that isolated activity. One thing that you'll notice that's different in the forecast today compared to yesterday and Monday is that we now have a north breeze in the forecast. That's indicating that we are now on the backside of a cold front that's been hanging out in our area, creating this kind of unstable boundary where we've had some showers and thunderstorms over the last couple of days. The north breeze is going to maybe feel nice if you can catch some shade. Temperatures not overly hot today, no heat headlines, but it's still going to feel like a summer day in the Ozarks for sure. It is another day with scattered rain chances in the forecast, and I've got about a 30% chance for some showers and thunderstorms. That frontal boundary, well, it's still hanging out. It's lingering across the Midwest, and it has been creating some isolated rain activity for many across the region. That holds true today. We have about a 30% chance for some afternoon storms, but temperatures will be limited into the upper 80s and low 90s, which is not too terribly hot. I also think that the relative humidity is a bit better today, and there should be a bit more of a breeze. Temperatures, they're going to climb again. So we are not done with the extreme summer heat. I have temperatures back into the mid and upper 90s again. That happens by Friday of this weekend. And then we are also talking about temperatures for the weekend. Looking pretty oppressive. We've got high heat, high humidity. It's going to feel more like the triple digits again by Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So if you're already looking ahead, thinking about your weekend plans, find a way to cool off. That's my message to you today. Today, you're looking at a high temperature of 89 degrees in Springfield. There is about a 30% chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Not everybody is guaranteed to get the rain today, but if you get the showers, they might rain pretty hard for a short period of time. I don't think it's going to rain all day anywhere. We will continue to see a small rain chance, like a 15% chance for some showers and storms both Thursday and Friday, but it's likely folks stay dry both those days. That's also when we see our temperatures creep back up. We'll be back into the low 90s on Thursday. Mid and maybe even upper 90s are back in the forecast as early as Friday. So around the country, here are the weather headlines. We have thunderstorms for the deep south today. All of the heavy rain and maybe some stronger storms are heading into the far southern portion of the country. We also have a few days of heat for the Intermountain West, and heat is building over the high plains as well. Also, lots of folks are keeping an eye on the Atlantic for what was Tropical Storm Erin. Close eye on that one, potentially going to become a hurricane, and I am expecting that to make at least some impact for the United States, but we're watching that track closely, and right now it looks like it will be turning as it makes its way closer to the coast of the USA. So that's something to watch in the national news headlines. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And yesterday, this was a softball question, really. Which of these weather conditions is most commonly associated with August in the Midwest? Well, that's where we live. So what do you associate with the month of August? Do you think it's A, low humidity and cool nights, B, high humidity and warm temperatures, C, frequent snowfall, or D, strong, dry winds? And if you guessed B, you would be correct. That is high humidity and warm temperatures. Though this year, we did start off on a cool note. We had some 50s for morning lows, which was rather unusual for the month of August in the Midwest. But congrats if B was your guess to the trivia question today. Here's your next chance to win. Which weather-related event, often observed in August, is known for creating vivid displays of heat lightning in the evening skies? What do you think causes that? Do you think it's A, a cold front passage, B, distant thunderstorms, C, volcanic eruptions, or D, the aurora borealis? What do you think causes those vivid displays of heat lightning in the evening skies? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks for listening this morning. Also, thanks to our sponsors, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Command Family Medicine. Sure appreciate you tuning in. Have a great Wednesday. I'll be back to talk with you early tomorrow morning.